Hi, me again. Okay, today I am going to play Drawing a Pixie Elder's Tree in Pen and Ink by Erwin Saunders. His YouTube channel for this one is Drawn Out with Erwin. I'll put the link in the description.
Hello again. Sorry I haven't posted in a while, but just take that as a general apology for my erratic behaviour when it comes to videos. Now,
He means erratic behaviour. I absolutely love the nature and the camera angles and everything that he does. I really do. I think it's amazing, and I would love to know where he goes.
I'm just looking for a tree that I can draw just as a reference. There's sort of interesting ones over there, but they're in darkness, so I'm in a bit of light here. Maybe I'll just sit here and look around, and I'm doing a drawing of I'll come up this way actually, because I know I won't. I'll stay. Yes, I will. It's quite a steep bank. I'm just trying to do a drawing of a pixie dwelling. Oh, I can't get up that way. I'll carry on talking in a minute. Yeah. Right. So the plan is, well, it's not really a plan. It's more just it's sort of a plan. Although I just thought of it.
I love the way he's indecisive. I don't know. I love his personality. If it's not a character that he's come up with, if it's really his personality, I absolutely love it. I think it's very eccentric and it suits what he is doing by researching the fairies.
It's just to sit down here. In fact, I'm probably not in frame. Sit down here and draw a picture of the other trees just there that I was just standing by. Although looking at it, it's not really that interesting. There's other ones around. Anyway, I wanted to draw a pixie dwelling. There's not one on that tree. I wouldn't be so close to it. This isn't comfortable. Oh, sorry, but I have to be in frame. Get this rug laid down, and then well, you don't need to see all this. I'll get my Should have brought that chair that I had last time. It was quite useful I could use it as a sort of little table. Because as it is, I'll have to do it on my knee, which is all right. Oh, I forgot I got these. I got some more. I've done lots of pictures. Sorry I didn't film myself drawing these outside, but I was. I have no excuse, but I didn't. But I will do this one today. So anyway, these are them. That's.
He is a very talented artist. And he has got his art on eBay, I think. Anyway, I'll copy the link and put it in the description. So if anyone wanted to buy his art, and his art is a very reasonable price. That's my next expenditure, is to get an Erwin one-of-a-kind art.
Some pixies spearfishing in a little stream. That's some tribal makeup. That's just a pixie. Lots of these are just sort of pixie. I don't know if you can see these up close. I can do that little thing where I put them in the corner. That's just some tree. I won't describe them all. That's another one.
No.
That's upside down. I'll cut that bit off. there. That's a little waterfall bit. That's a Pixie carrying a rock that's probably ridiculously too heavy for him. That's anyway. Yep, I'll just whip through them. Another headdress. I like doing those tribal, ceremonial costumes. That's one carrying a bunch of sticks. One looking aggressive, excitable. If I say aggressive, people probably won't want to buy that. These are all on eBay again. His
artwork reminds me of Brian Froud. If anyone's familiar with Brian Froud artwork, it is. Erwin's really does remind me of
not
that.
a Pixie. That's a different species. Hopefully we'll find him at some point. Another one fiddling around, etc., etc. There's, I've got loads of them. I'll put them all on eBay, and I'll put a link in the thing below. Oh, and also there's some more. There's some ink drops. I'll do those first. So these are ink. I've been enjoying doing these ink ones a bit more recently. Yeah. Oh, I've got them all piggledy. So.
And I'm in the way again.
Anyway, this is. I've done another shaman as well. So this is based on a hare, not hair like head, like a rabbit hair type of thing. Anyway, so that's that. I tried to whip through them fast, but the point is, there's a lot of new stuff on eBay, and on Big Cartel. Right, I can't. The problem is I have to frame up the image without me in the picture. Then when I go back and check it, I sometimes find that it's not. I'm trying to work out the best place. Those aren't very useful. They're probably right in the way. So what I'm going to try and do is draw from imagination, but using the trees around me for reference. A hollow tree dwelling, which sometimes has carvings around the edge, and that's what I'm going to try and do in this. These were right in the way, as I thought they might be, so I'm going to draw there and lie down. Hopefully my bottom's out of shot, so you don't have to put up with that. I might check the I might check that actually, because
I love all the trials and errors that he does. Yeah. But yeah, I love all the trials and errors.
yeah, because also my shirt rides up, and then I'm worried that there might be all sorts of issues. It was in shot, so I've remedied that now. I wouldn't want to subject. I could have cropped the image in. Actually, I'll put a censored. I mean, not that it's it's not like it's a bare bottom, but at the same time, it's also now I'm framed better on here, so that's better as well. The trees over there, which isn't ideal because I'm obviously, but there's other ones around I can use. There's quite a good one over there I can do. So, right, the annoying thing about I'm short-sighted, so when I look over there, I have to put my glasses on and then take them off when I'm looking.
And the funny thing is, I'm long-sighted, so no, I'm short-sighted. So yes, I need glasses for. No, hang on. I need glasses for long distance, and I'm fine. I can see short distance. Yes.
Looking here, so that's I ought to get some bifocals.
Bifocals. That's the one.
Yeah.
Suppose I could put myself back. That does not matter.
Just realised that you couldn't really, because of my hand, you couldn't really see what was going on. So that's why I've moved the camera around that way. It's a little.
Another trial and error. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. But yeah, anyway. Hang on. I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Okay.
Fellow walking over it there. I don't know if you can also, because of the sun, I don't know if you can see it that well. But anyway, just get the main roots and things in first of all.
And to use ink. I'm terrible at ink. I get it on my hands. I smear it across the page. Oh, and you'll see later on he does drop ink on the page, but he leaves it. I suppose you can't get rid of it.
So this is the tree that I'm mainly basing it on. And it's not hollow, but it's got this little area here. Now what they'll sometimes do is they'll have an entrance, and even if the tree's not hollow, they'll kind of use that as a like a doorway, but then dig down under the tree and under the roots, and the tree itself provides a sort of, you know, if you go deep, it sort of distributes the rain outwards away, so that it keeps the soil underneath more habitable.
Window capture.
And also provides just general shelter from collapse and things like that.
Okay.
So, you know, tunnels around not really deep, but tunnels around the roots can be good. Hollow trees obviously have the advantage of being able to go upwards as well. But so an archway like this would be kept either natural, or they will adorn it with
A very young Erwin there.
little carvings, or even embed things into the into the carved and stuck on with a glue that they make out of tree sap.
I can't believe
Or,
how long his beard has
Or just
gotten.
sort of dug in and you know, into little hollows and carved in. Anyway, that's the one that there's a couple more that I'm looking at as well, but I'm basing it mainly on that one. Just having a break, because lying down's not good for my back. Right, I've decided to change positions and go. There's a nice looking rock here, so I'm going to set up on it. It makes more sense because I'm not really using that other tree, which is why I went into that place. If I set this up here and make that into a nice cushion, and then I can just, I'm closer as well, so I can,
much closer.
I think this is going to be a lot more comfortable. Yeah, so right, so that's a lot better. Don't know why I didn't. Oh no, I got ink drop again.
There's the ink I was telling you about. Yay.
Just splodged it.
Makes it one of a kind, Erwin.
One tricky thing when you're trying to draw outside as opposed to just inside, or using a photograph or something for reference, is that the light's constantly changing, so it's quite hard if you want to try and do any lighting. I'm not really doing much lighting in this, it's more just lines and things. I'm drawing around the area here at the moment, and I'll start doing the actual entrance bit. And I think I'll go for one of them that's sort of semi-elaborate, but not completely over the top. Some of them have little feathers and sort of orangey kind of ribbon-like things all sort of hanging down, but that tends to be less common. So I'll do one that's more typical.
Can't really see from this angle, but yeah, you'll see.
Right, I'm hoping this is in focus, because I have to, well, yeah, I have to sort of, well, what I do is I stick this in the ground like that, and then I'll focus it on there, and then put this where that is, and then hope that it's all working. So I'm going to...
I love the way he indulges in the way he does his shots and stuff, and I think that's wonderful.
quickly go and check, and then I'll carry on. So what we'll have around here is normally some little carvings which are normally just decorative patterns, either symbols or just little marks. Like, sorry, one thing I've realised when I'm drawing is that I tend to, my brain tends to switch off, and I find it hard to know what to. I forget that I'm meant to be talking at the same time, and
I don't think it's the case of your brain switches off. I think you get engulfed in what you're doing.
explaining what I'm doing. So those have ended up looking like little flowers. They're not meant to be really flowers. They're just little symbols. Some species use sort of hieroglyphic symbols. I believe they're hieroglyphic. They are pictorial anyway. Whether they work like hieroglyphics, obviously, probably not. Hieroglyphics were discovered to be phonetic sounds rather than representing the actual, picture of what it was of. Obviously, the Rosetta, when they decoded the Rosetta Stone, they figured out how hieroglyphics work, and then proceeded to spend a lot of time actually decoding it in full. There are a few that I can sort of semi-decode, but anyway, I'm not doing that on this one. So that's basically just some decorative carving around there. There'll normally be something, well, normally, I mean, there's all different types, to be honest, but I have seen ones where they've got more of a headpiece at the top, and we could do that here actually. I've seen the skull on the top as well. Although it's very macabre, they actually use their own Pixie skulls, and they don't have the same association with them as we would do. In fact, I will do a skull, but I won't do a Pixie skull because it seems a bit too macabre. I'll do a bird skull at the top there. A lot of Pixies have a fascination with birds, and it's all different, but they tend to be obsessed anyway with flight. Even flying insects, dragonflies, particularly dragonflies, but also mainly birds.
Yeah.
Because a few tribes think of the birds as spirits. So when an important elder dies from a tribe, their spirit is taken up and into the sky and becomes a bird.
And what is amazing with what he said there is when my father passed away, I was there when he actually passed, and there was a big bird. It was at night time, and there was a big bird out the window, and when he actually passed, the bird flew up in the mountainside. And I believe that the bird took or helped Dad's soul. So,
and obviously not like a little thrush or something like that. It would be, a buzzard or an eagle or an impressive bird. So this would be for a particularly important location, like one of the elders of the village, or like a shaman, but shamans tend to have more elaborate places to live in, more curious sort of locations than this. Normally in an obscure part of the forest, away from the rest. This would be more like a wise elder or something might have a dwelling like this. So there's feathers there around the bird skull, and there's some decoration here around the edge. And this would be carved into the wood itself. But most of the time you don't get anything like this. You just get a standard entrance, because they don't want to draw attention to themselves.
Yeah, by elaborate entrances. defeat the purpose.
Right. Oh, my battery went on both the camera and this
Microphone.
halfway through, so that's very annoying because that's the final version of it. Well, not version. I mean, that's it. Yeah. So I also the battery ran out, and I don't know where it went to. So I don't know if you saw me drawing all of the final bits. But that's it really for this video. Thank you for sticking to the end if you did. And I'll go. I will be doing. I will promise to do these more regularly, because I know it's been a long time since the last one. Also, there's another video coming out. The one that the second part. Tom got back from Corfu, but then he's been working on that. So I think that's nearly ready to come out. Sorry, I know it's been a long time for everything. So. Yeah, that's it. I'll put that one on eBay as well, along with all the other ones.
I've been looking forward to the second part, so we'll might watch that next. But I will go into, and you see my comment there. Show more. Let's go. We'll go to eBay. Let's hope that this is working. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, don't tell me. Accepts. Items for sale. There's no items. Wow. Okay. So let's scrap that. We'll go back here and we'll go down here. And these are his other drawings. Since eBay has sold out on his other drawings, which is amazing. Wow. Okay, so I'll put the link in the description to this. I'll try to remember. So follow Erwin's other channel, please, and I will load up his part 2 on his other channel, and we will see you soon. Bye. If I can work out what to do. And thank you for watching. So subscribe to Erwin. Oh, you couldn't see all of it. Anyway, couldn't see all of his thingy-me-bobs. Okay, that's okay. We'll hop onto his thingo.